Hello, this is the Pink Sock Podcast. I am Mike Usenick, and this is my heterosexual life mate, Tony.
What's up?
What's up? It's great to finally be able to do this. like we've been
It's
locked,
been it's been a long time in the works. Yes.
we have been quarantined, like you said before we went on air, as long as a Tool song. We have been quarantined for 10,000 days.
Seems like it.
It is wild. So, what have you been up to?
Oh, between losing my mind and playing video games and playing guitar, not a whole lot of anything.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It is until you have to do it.
So, is there any updates of Psalms of Silence? Like, you guys going to be doing anything? Or
There's something coming up in October. I can't really put the date on it yet because it's not for certain. But the show that was canceled with Bisto Blanco is still a thing, and it's supposed to be in October sometime.
I saw them in an interview talking about it. I'm hoping that it still goes on in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, well, they got that weird curfew thing going on. I guess there's like an 8 p.m. curfew. I don't know if that's true or not, but
Yeah, it's freaking apeshit crazy, is what the hell that is.
well, yeah, that's why the Megadeth show is getting pushed back to start at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm like, well, that's an odd start time.
I heard somewhere, it could just be a rumor, that Megadeth, that show, they're moving people from the seats to the lawn.
I mean, I guess
That's the
there's
only
plenty
way.
there's plenty of room.
That's the only way you can keep people that separated.
Yeah, here's the thing though, Lamb of God's on the bill, so you know as soon as Redneck plays, that shit's gonna go right out the window.
So goddamn easy.
Circle pits on the fucking hill and everything. You know it's gonna happen.
Could you fucking imagine though? like 6 feet apart doing a circle pit.
No, it's not going to happen. Even Randy Blythe said that. He's like, I don't know what you're going to do with this concert. It's just like as soon as bands start playing, people are just going to be like, ah, fuck it.
I think if they're still doing that social distance shit, they need to like just reschedule or something.
Even that whole like, oh, well, if you show up with a mask and gloves on, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. But like, are you really going to hold everybody to it?
And you know how hot it gets at that pavilion?
It gets pretty warm.
It's very warm and moist.
At least it's only at the end of June, not in the middle of like July or like August.
Right? Or
So,
it could be bad. It could be like April when we have like storms and shit. Well,
like Rock on the Range.
this year we got snow. Like it's been a shit show of weather lately.
Right. It's been pretty bad.
So have you seen any good shows and or movies lately?
Man, I've been watching that Last Kingdom a lot, like binge watching that stuff.
My God, it's such a good show.
It's so good.
I saw 2 episodes so far.
It's like they finally got Vikings right.
I saw 2 episodes so far because I'm trying to watch different shows and stuff. I'm like, I'll watch this and then I'll watch this.
I've been binge watching like TV shows a lot lately on Netflix.
So you're in bed where all the magic happens, huh?
I mean, if you want to call jerking off magic, sure.
It's magic. It's magic if you stick a wand up your ass, tickle your prostate.
Now I have been trying to get myself to get the motivation to watch all 9 episodes of Star Wars back to back in chronological order since they're on Disney Plus.
I actually did recently. It was about a month ago. I watched all 9 Star Wars and Solo and Rogue One, and then I decided to start watching the Clone Wars. I was reading somewhere that you know how long it would take to watch everything Star Wars?
Couple weeks at least.
Yeah, it's close to 200 hours, I do believe is what
a couple weeks.
Or a full Tool album.
However long it takes them to make this next one.
Do you think we'll ever get another one?
They're supposed to be writing one now, so we'll see.
We'll wait another 40 years for it.
It's been since I've been in high school, and this one came out, and it was like, that's pretty good.
Did you like their new album, or was it worth the wait in your opinion?
I don't think it was necessarily worth all the hype, but it's not exactly something that I'd be like, I'm not going to listen to that. Like, I'll listen to it.
It's a good Tool album, but I don't think it was worth the wait in my opinion. Don't kill me, Maynard, if you ever listen to this.
Or some of those Tool fans are a cult.
Right? Like, you can like an album, you can hate an album, you can dislike one.
I don't even hate it. It's just like there's like 4 songs on it, and I'm like, all right, that's really cool. And then the rest of it's like, man, you guys waited that long, and that's what you came up with? Whatever. That's cool.
It is what it is. Like, were they recording and writing the whole time, or did they like throw this one together?
I think they were just throwing it together as they went, because like they all have their own separate things that they're doing. Like Maynard's got there's 2 other bands plus a winery to keep running, plus all those merch stores that his wife has to keep running too.
Yeah, he has Pucifer, A Perfect Circle, and Soul.
And I think Adam Jones works in Hollywood doing something, doesn't he?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, so it's hard to get them in the same room.
Have you heard Pucifer's new song?
It's okay.
You don't like Pucifer?
I like some of it. I don't like it as a whole.
You don't like his song Country Boner?
It's funny.
Yeehaw! I love the fact people that listen to the audio won't get to see this full visual, but Tony is laying in his bed wearing a Kill the Kardashian shirt.
I gotta rep my dude, man.
I'm just wearing my stoner shit, buds with Cheech and Chong. I was actually wearing a Psalms of Silence shirt because I was going to rep you guys since that's our intro song. But
what'd you think about that new shirt that came out that Guns N' Roses made?
Amazing.
Live and Let Die with COVID-45. That is some of the most brilliant shit I have ever seen.
It is awesome. Was that their official merch?
Yeah.
Holy shit, guys. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I can hear your kids like not getting along in the background like they normally do. Do they ever like not fight?
No, I'm waiting for them to kill themselves. Like gladiator mice.
You mean each other, not themselves.
Rita will be the last one standing.
Because she's smart?
I mean, she beats the crap out of her oldest sister. She's 10. Rita's 6, so...
Yeah, there's a chance of winning in that little battle in the living room.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
So, how have you been staying sane in this crazy world?
Honestly, man, after the first couple of weeks, I was really pissed off for the first 2 weeks because I've never in my life been like unemployed for something I didn't have any control over. Like, it'd either be like me quitting a job or me getting fired because I did something stupid. And then I'd be like, all right, I get why you fired me. But like this one is just like, oh yeah, by the way, we're shutting down. I don't know when we're coming back. That's cool. So after the first 2 weeks was over, it was all right.
Justin just commented of Neverwake asking what's up. We're just chilling and trying not to die from quarantine boredness. But I'm glad that it's not driven you crazy. It's not driven me crazy either because I've been doing yoga, meditating, shit that I should have been doing for myself.
Yeah. I the one thing that has been driving me crazy is like the distance learning with the kids, like having to do all their homework and all their classes and stuff with them. Like, dude, I haven't been in school for over a decade. Like, I don't know half that shit.
Right?
None of that held.
Common Core.
None of that knowledge back then held.
Only in math can you do 2 + 2 and it equal 5. Fucking crazy, ain't it? For anybody that's listening, though, we are currently live on Facebook, but next week we are going to be on YouTube.
YouTube wanted to be a bunch of cunts.
Probably easier because what?
I said it.
Oh,
They're gonna demonetize me anyways. I don't care.
we don't have enough followers to be monetized. I love all two of you.
All two of me.
There's two people out there that is listening right now.
I'm sorry.
We deeply apologize that you have to listen to this garbage.
But no, like for real. Today is the 10th anniversary of Ronnie James Dio passing away.
Which
10 years.
That it felt like only a few years ago when he died.
I know, right? Like it just seems like a couple years ago, maybe. Not even that.
What is your favorite album Dio was on? I'm not even going to say favorite Dio album. I'm just going to say favorite album Dio was on. Because as we know, Dio was in Sabbath, which I call Heaven and Hell. No disrespect towards Dio. But what is your favorite Dio album that he was on?
The favorite album that Dio sang on, and like I'd almost have to give it up to Dehumanizer, but I think the only reason I say that is because of the guitars, but that has nothing to do with him. Dude, Rainbow, Stargazer.
Good album.
Yeah, man, that's good stuff. That's
a
deep cut too.
One of my favorite Dio albums Dio is on is Heaven and Hell.
That's yeah.
That was.
They're all good. Like I can't pick a favorite really. Like
Dio is a metal god. He created the devil horns. Well, he didn't create.
Gene Simmons would beg to differ with you.
He does the "I love you." Go fuck yourself, Gene. I hope I never become popular with this and this comes up. I end up meeting Gene.
Listen, I stand by it. Gene Simmons is a cuck.
Hold on, you froze. What'd you say?
I said I stand by my words. Gene Simmons is a cuck.
I was reading. I know you don't like him either, but I was reading Nikki Sixx's book, and Tommy Lee wrote in there. He's like, Nikki couldn't play bass, but it never stopped Gene Simmons.
He can't play bass at all.
Well, at least Nikki learned his instrument.
Yeah, I give him that.
What is this is something I get a lot of hate for, so I'm going to ask you yours if you even have one. What is your favorite Motley Crue album?
My favorite Motley Crue album? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Girls, 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 maybe?
Mine is Motley Crue, self-titled.
That's good.
Vince Neil ain't on it. John Corabi was on it.
I can't stand it. I can't stand Vince Neil's vocals anymore. They're so bad.
We are here, how much paid? Man, and him a tumblebee.
He sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Hey. Alvin and the Chipmunks is amazing.
I mean, at least they can hold a tune, but you know.
Did you see his video he released from Cameo?
No, oh, yeah, that drunk one?
Where he's like, hey, let me tell you, Bubba.
I would not, dude, if I was his agent, I would not have let him put that out there. That was pretty bad.
I'm going to see if I can find that, because that is hilarious. They're like, hey, how you doing, Bubba? Vince Neil is a treat.
Dude, and those people paid a king's ransom for him to do that cameo. His cameos ain't cheap.
$500.
I'd be fucking furious.
Hold on, let me find oh, here it is. I found it. It's from the Skunked Life channel, which is a weird channel. But you can actually go on their channel and find out exactly what he was told to say. But here is the video. After goes this intro.
Hey, Decker, this is Vince Neil. Hey, I want to say happy birthday, brother. This is actually from Christian, Mom, Ethan, and Blake. So keep on rocking, shout the devil, and dude, do some feel good stuff in big old 4-0, you man. All right, see you later.
What?
Wow. This is real good stuff, man.
You gotta do some good. You gotta do some good old feel good stuff, big old man.
Dude, I can't even understand the last bit of what he was saying after the feel good part.
Well, there's actually, you can find, it's on the channel. They tell you what he was supposed to say, because you tell them what you want them to say. He was supposed to list like 5 people, and he just combined them all into one. Like, he was like, this goes out to Dylan, Mom, Bob, and he was supposed to say Mom.
It's horrible.
$500 for that. However, the fans weren't mad. they were happy about it. Like, why?
That's the same, dude. Like, those kind of fans are the same people like that are like Metallica fans. It's like says anything that they made in the '90s was good. Like, no, it wasn't.
No. There was some 90s. The people that said that they enjoyed that video are the same people that said Saint Anger was good. However, I would like for them to remake Saint Anger with good drums.
You might as well just re-record that entire album.
Justin is 100% right. Justin's like, anyone who'd pay them $500 to expect a clear intellectual conversation just flat out deserves what he gave them.
I don't even think they need an intelligent conversation. They just need the dude to be sober.
All he had to say was what they asked him to say, not until I don't even know. Like, I would rather a shout out from Ozzy when he was in the 80s.
Dude, and I think he did that video in the middle of him being like, oh, I'm clean and I'm getting in shape for the new tour. Bullshit.
Yeah, he was supposed to be getting in getting in shape for the new tour.
Lay off the KFC first.
Not getting in tour for the new shape. Which is what he was actually doing. Is it just me, or does Vince Neil look slowly looks more and more like Sam Kinison every day?
Yeah, or like yeah, it's really bad. He's not looking good at all.
He looks like Sam and he sounds like Sam Kinison actually. Ah! It's not a good look.
It's not good at all.
No. I don't know. I think we should get off this Motley Crue subject because it just give them more popularity. Plus, I don't know why, but Nikki Sixx has me blocked on Twitter.
You know who has me blocked on Twitter?
Who?
Trapped.
Yeah.
I gave them a whole ration of shit for like 2 weeks straight, and then I finally was like, "Oh yeah, I'm blocked now."
Didn't Fink, which people that don't know, Fink is the drummer of Psalms of Silence. Didn't he create a troll Trapped account and then got blocked by Trapped?
Yeah. Twitter was like, "Oh, you have limited functions now," which means he can't even tag the real Trapped and stuff, and he can't. He couldn't do a whole lot of anything for a while. I don't know if it's still blocked, but
what had me laughing is he posted, apparently they won't take on anyone.
Dude, all the stuff I post about Trump on Twitter, and then it's the Trapped shit that gets me blocked. All right, that's cool.
It happens to the best of us, or the worst of us, one or the other.
Oh well.
So, who is your favorite thrash band? Since you are wearing a Kill the Kardashian shirt,
My favorite thrash band. Well, an intelligent thrash metal person would probably say Megadeth, but I really do love Exodus.
all right. Who's your favorite of the big four then? Megadeth.
Oh, it's got to be Megadeth. I mean, I got a Metallica tattoo, but like, let's be honest, they stopped being good after the Black Album.
You can
Even that new album wasn't all that great.
You can get that covered up with a Vic Rattlehead.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Could you imagine? Yeah, I got this covered up by a Vic Rattlehead. Your Metallica tattoo got covered up by a Megadeth tattoo.
I'd do it.
So, what are your thoughts on this? I don't think I got to talk to you about this yet. Mike Tyson is returning to boxing for charity.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's gonna be good. Like, have you seen the videos?
Yeah, but who do you think he's gonna fight?
Dude, Evander Holyfield was talking about wanting to fight him again.
If you were offered $1 million, would you box Mike Tyson?
Here's the thing. All right, on that, there was supposed to be a rumor going around that said there was a promoter offering a $20 million purse to bare knuckle fight Mike Tyson, and if you lost, you got half that. They're like, fuck it, give me $10 million now. I'll go lose if I don't die first. No old man should be able to fight like that still.
Right?
It's unreal.
I didn't think I'd ever see him return to boxing, but apparently he has other plans.
Yeah, there's an exhibition already booked he's supposed to be getting in shape for. We're like, fuck, you're already in shape.
But he was out of shape there for a little while, like during the Hangover movies.
Mm-hmm.
He got back in shape quick, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I'll just go get my $10 million. I'll just walk in the ring, probably get hit 10 times before I even blink my eyes. Hope I don't die.
You'd have to spend $5 million of that in freaking facial surgery.
Worth it for the story. It doesn't matter if anybody talks trash to you at that point. It's like, oh, you got knocked out by Mike Tyson. I'm like, yeah, I got knocked out by Mike Tyson.
What's your point?
Yeah, exactly.
Could you imagine when your kids grow up? I got knocked out by boxing legend Mike Tyson. Like when in the 90s? Oh no, later on.
The only thing that would make it worse is the fact that I wouldn't listen to Phil Collins at the time.
Hangover was a great fucking movie.
That was a perfect movie.
Hangover 1
The first one was.
2 was great too.
The first one was like a perfect movie though.
So
second one was good. The third one was a little off the rails.
Have you seen Due Date?
No. That's that one with Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah, it's him and Robert Downey Jr. It's pretty much a modernized version of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
That was a good movie.
It's pretty much, it's Zach Galifianakis plays this guy that gets Robert Downey Jr.'s character kicked off a plane because he said bomb on the plane and they thought they were together and they end up both getting kicked off the plane.
Oh, like in Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, and they found weed in Robert Downey Jr.'s bag, but it was actually Zach Galifianakis' character's bag. And he ends up not able to get to his wife who's pregnant and about ready to have a child. So he instructs Zach's character to try to get across country to see his wife.
Jeez.
So it's Planes, Trains, and Automobiles pretty much.
Oh, it's probably a good movie. I haven't seen it though. I really need to.
It is. I think it's on Netflix or something.
The fellas give me crap because I still haven't seen Holy Grail yet.
You have not seen...
I have not seen Monty Python's Holy Grail. I admit it.
I'm coming over there tomorrow and we are going to watch it.
Fine. It's not like I'm going to be doing anything. I've been unemployed for 2 months. I've almost given up the hope of wearing pants.
Hey, nowadays the world, in the words of Ryan Roxy, the world only knows us from the waist up in today's world.
That's perfectly fine. You don't need to see the monstrosity down below.
That sounds like a new song. The monstrosity down below.
I tell you what, the boys and I had an impromptu band practice last night.
Oh, when you said the boys and you, I thought you meant your testicles and your dick.
Well, I mean, that was later, but yeah.
You did? How'd it go?
Yeah, Found out that somebody was beating skins other than the drums. But it went all right.
What do you mean by that?
We were rusty.
Oh,
It's been 2 months.
it's okay.
It's fine.
I mean, as long as you're not rusty on stage, you're good.
I mean, it would have been passable for a Valley show. It would have been fine.
That's awful.
We didn't mess up that much. Not at all. You probably wouldn't have noticed it. We did, though.
You know how I notice when you guys aren't doing too good?
When we start staring each other down, like, wait a minute, motherfucker. What was that?
Usually when Dave has that look on his face at somebody in the band.
He'll give him the look.
He's like, so once we are able to go into the studio, I do believe Dave will be joining us.
Yeah.
So
after everything gets kind of back to like, oh, well, you can hang out with people now, just like keep your distance. I'm like, all right, whatever.
It's slowly getting back to that point.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
I think people are getting a little ahead of themselves and wanting to reopen stuff right off the rip.
I'm just going to take it slow because I don't want to rush back only to be back out again.
This is crazy. Think about this. Weed is on the verge of being like completely legal. It is completely legal in some states.
Mm-hmm.
And cutting your hair was illegal.
Yeah.
During this quarantine. Hippies finally won.
Yep. Hippies won.
It's official.
I need a haircut, but usually like right in here, like.
You need to do that like 40-year-old virgin chest wax.
Oh, no.
Give you a nice smiley face going on there.
It'll come back thicker than before.
You'll have that Austin Powers man bush thing going on.
You know how
you take your shirt off, you'd be like, are you wearing a fucking sweater?
You know how sad it would be if we got our videos taken down because we used your guys' song?
That would make absolutely no sense. I'm in the band. It's all right.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm going to try to get a hold of some bands so that we have a different intro song every episode to help promote.
Oh, there you go. That'd be cool.
But I need people to send it to me. So if anybody's in a band that's listening that wants their song played as our intro, send it. Yeah,
Justin.
Way.
Send it to us, Justin, if you're still watching.
Not to mention any names, but Justin Sanford of Neverwake. Cough, cough. I think he's still listening, but he's like ignoring us. Or there's a delay. One or the other.
There started to be a delay earlier, like lagging out on your end.
It was lagging on your end too. It happens. It's technology. Yeah. We had to go from YouTube to Facebook, so we might not have all the views yet from YouTube.
I don't know why YouTube was doing that. Oh, you gotta wait 24 hours. For what?
They said that. They're like, you have to wait 24. And at first I got nervous because it said in order to be verified, because you have to be verified in order to go live for some reason, you have to have 1,000 followers. And I don't have 1,000 followers, but I somehow got through the wormhole.
I mean, if it works, it works. If not, I guess we'll keep doing this.
Right? I don't know. Is there like... This is just a random. Okay, Justin is here. He's making dinner. Hey, Justin, have your people get a hold of our people, and let's get one of your songs played for our intro.
Yeah, we can do that. Different band every week.
Yeah, we can do a different band every week. I'll have to change the description on the YouTube channel.
No Led Zeppelin. They will sue us.
I'm going for like bands that give us direct permission. And if YouTube doesn't let us, we will just stay on Facebook. But they can't stop us because I plan on getting the MP4s and the MP3s and going on other platforms.
Well, that'd be good, yeah.
Once we get back to work and stuff.
I can't wait to go back to work.
Me either. Like I could work right now because I worked in a field where it's still open, but I just didn't want to risk it.
I don't know when I'll be able to go back to work because it doesn't even have anything to do with like the state opening back up. This is like I would have to wait for the individual's parents and like SSAs to be like feel comfortable sending their people back to work.
Mm-hmm.
Like it has nothing to do with Paramount or like Belco or any of that. Like I just got to wait on the parents really, and like that could take forever. Like that could be the end of the summer before I'm back to work. I don't know, but I'm unemployed until then, I guess.
Right. I'm not too sure when I'm going to return to work. I'm aiming for August 1st.
I hope it's somewhat back to normal by then.
I'm just going to give it some time to just calm out.
Well, I think since that Megadeth tour is not getting canceled, that it's like gives me some light at the end of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm just taking it day by day because part of me is like I don't want to get too excited the show's still going on and then it get canceled.
yeah, that would suck. Like the whole Battle of the Bands thing.
Right.
You know we got to reapply for that?
I'll send an email. I need to get re-access to the email for that.
Okay, I'll get it to you. But yeah, like we got to reapply, like flat out reapply. Like, wait a minute, I thought we were just going to start over from like this point where we're at, where it got shut down. No, everybody's got to reapply all over again. It's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, it took us 5 years to get on this one, so I'm like, they better put us on next year because that's ridiculous. That's not our fault.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
If you guys are not familiar, Tony is the rhythm guitarist of the band Psalms of Silence. If you're watching the video, you can look down at the bottom here and it'll tell you where you can follow Psalms of Silence at. You can follow them on Facebook at facebook.com/Psalms of Silence. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and do a couple words from sponsors. We're not getting paid for it, but
we got sponsors.
we kind of do. If you want any upcoming music news, for no bullshit news, go check out Audio Vein Entertainment at www.facebook.com/Audio Vein Entertainment. And also our logo was done by Mike Overfield at 13 Artwork, I think is his name. I could be wrong. Don't shoot me. But you can find all that information and all the links to follow down below. If you like the song you heard at the intro, that was Psalms of Silence. I'm hoping to get some sponsors, but yeah, I kind of selfish promotion because I work for Audio Vein.
It's all good.
Hey,
what's up?
You don't have to say what you like, Justin. Justin's like cock, balls, poop.
Whatever floats your boat.
Justin Sanford is my biggest fan because he's one of the only people that is always in my comment sections, and I love it.
He's a pretty good dude.
Because I at least have somebody that's consistent.
Consistency is key, my friend.
It reminds me of like, have you seen that picture of that one dude in a full arena, like right on the rail? That's him in our comment section.
That's going to be shows after this COVID-19 shit's over with.
You have to take turns between each song to enter the venue.
Dude, how crazy do you think the meet and greet stuff's going to be now?
One person entering the room at a time.
That's insane.
Bands might do, like there's certain bands that already was doing it to begin with, but some bands might wear a mask during a meet and greet.
You know what? I like that idea, but at the same time I hate it because like what if this is like the only meet and greet you'll get with the band and like you get pictures with them and then you got to look back on it and be like, oh, I wore a mask because of that pandemic. That's a really shitty photo.
I honestly think they're not going to do meet and greets until this has calmed down a lot.
I mean, I got that meet and greet in October, but I doubt that's going to happen. I don't know.
Was that Megadeth?
Yeah.
I don't think Megadeth, like, if I was to predict, I don't think they would do it because Dave fought cancer. They don't want to risk him getting it.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't. I totally don't blame him at all.
Justin was like, that's the words to our sponsor from our sponsors: cock, balls, poop, wiener, turd. Apparently, our sponsors have Tourette's. So when are we going to get a Psalms of Silence Never Wake show?
I'm open to it. Yeah,
Let's get this going.
we definitely need to start playing shows sometime soon.
Yeah, shows need to happen soon. Like, I would be fine with sitting 6 feet apart.
You know what sucks? There's absolutely nowhere to play shows anymore around here.
Did Everywhere shut down, or?
Well, I mean, there's that one venue down in Mouseville that shut down, but we could have done without it.
Because I know that Mr. Smalls is still going to be open.
Yeah, I'm talking about like right around the Wheeling area. There's I don't think there's anything but like River City, I think.
River City, I don't know. Maybe a bar. We could look up some bars and stuff.
Maybe the Avenue in Moundsville, but that place is so tiny. There's barely enough room for a cover band in there, much less like 3-4 metal bands.
Well, nowadays you got to go to Pittsburgh or anywhere around there to get a show.
I wonder how crazy East Carson Street is during the pandemic. If it's just as packed or like not at all.
Probably is. I know right now they're kind of up in arms, and I understand why certain people are, because people can line up outside, but they can't go inside, which I understand that argument because people don't really follow the distance guidelines, but that doesn't mean either one is right.
Yeah. Nobody cares. Nobody really cares. Like, you should see Walmart. Walmart's like ground zero.
I don't go to Walmart. That'd be really weird if we were ever sponsored by them. I don't go there.
No, I don't understand why everybody's like, they're taking our rights and we need to reopen. I'm like, I mean, we can reopen. That's all fine and good, but it's just going to get worse. Right?
Justin was like, I'm open to playing with just about anyone, especially myself.
Well, I mean, I'd hope so.
Wait, he's willing to play with anyone. Does he mean like as band, or is he offering like, because Fink and Marcus are down for that. Like,
the dude has to look like Kyle Gass, though.
For people that don't know, let's tell this funny story. Do you want to tell it, or do you want me to?
You can go ahead. You know it better than I do.
I was sitting at the table with Tony, and this guy that looked like Kyle Gass of Tenacious D was giving all the bands alcohol. And now I didn't drink that night, but everybody else was. Tony didn't drink that much, did you?
No, I drank like a Crown and Coke.
But
I was sober as a judge.
Marcus and Fink are going to hate us for telling this, like, but whatever. Marcus and Fink went outside. I saw them go outside. There's this little like patio area or whatever. They went outside, and next thing I know, they come out from outside like all shocked. And he looked at Tony. One of them looked at Tony. I forget who, Marcus or Fink.
No, it was Fink. Fink walked up to me and he grabs my shirt and he's just like, "Dude, we got to go outside now." I'm like, "What? Why?" We walk outside and he tells me, he's like, "Yeah, this guy totally approached us and was like, I find you two very attractive and would like to know if you would like a blowjob." And I'm just like, that is the most hilarious shit I have ever heard. And I was like, "Did you accept?" No.
Why not?
Marcus was still outside, so I don't know if he got it or not. That remains to be seen.
My thought is the guy was just being nice. He gave you free alcohol. He's like, "I'll suck a dick if you want." I mean,
he was buying everybody in the bar alcohol.
Like, you know what? It kind of upsets me a little bit because I wasn't asked. I remember, Tony, you looked at me and you're like, "Thank God we're the ugly ones of this group."
They leave me alone.
He was a nice guy.
I mean, yeah.
He had a soft mouth. I mean,
Maybe I should ask Marcus.
friggin', I should have been like, it's not the greatest mouth in the world. This is just a tribute.
It's a tribute.
This is not Kyle Gass's mouth. This is just a tribute. You gotta believe me.
We got to get back down there to that place and play another show. That's a really nice venue down there. The
Which
Broken
venue?
Glass?
Oh,
Or the
the
Empty
Broken
Glass? Was it Empty Glass? Yeah, the Empty Glass.
Yeah, it was empty glass. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're
Yeah.
still open after all this.
I don't know. A lot of places are going out of business. There's a gas station down the street that they just got bought out by another company because they went out of business.
Jesus. That's
It's screwing everything up.
That is awful. Well, I was going to wrap things up here because we're reaching the 42-minute mark. I don't want people to have too much to listen to. We don't want to be the Joe Rogan podcast.
I got stuff to do. I can't be on here for like 4 hours straight. Like
Talking about
I have no weed, so like
talking about DMT all episode. No.
oh, that's pretty cool. Have you done DMT? Like no, I have not, Joe.
But is there anything you would like to promote? I know we're under lockdown right now, so there's probably not a whole lot.
Well, hopefully by the end of the summer we will have that new Psalms of Silence record done.
Woo! What's the name of it? In Truth There Is Silence? Or like
In silence there is truth.
no, that was your first one.
That was our first one. I don't know what we're calling the second one. We're working on a third one, so I don't know what we're calling the second one right now.
You're the only band I know that works on 3 albums at one time.
I mean, what else are we gonna do? We
Right,
ain't got
true.
anything else better to do. Dave came over the other night and we almost got one other song whipped out.
Wow. But yeah,
Crazy.
this was a lot of fun. I can't wait to do it next week. We are going to be on YouTube next week at 8 p.m. Same time, same place.
I'm going to be doing a podcast from abroad.
On abroad.
From abroad.
You're going to do it on abroad.
I mean, if Alicia's game for it, sure.
Well, it was lovely talking to you, and I can't wait to do this next week. Go follow Psalms of Silence Tony's band at www.facebook.com/Psalms of Silence, and go follow Audio Vein at www.facebook.com/Audio Vein Entertainment. Everybody, rock and roll, live long, rock hard,
And prosper.
and prosper.
Oh, you could do that. I can't.
Deuces.